going on, everyone? In this video, it's going to be pretty short. I'm going to explain how to lose weight with cardio and basically how much cardio you should be doing in order to lose weight. And I'm going to preface this by saying that it varies person to person, obviously, and it also varies depending on how much weight you're looking to lose. And when I say person to person, I simply mean because you'll be at different stages depending on who you are, your body composition, your genetics. There's a lot of factors involved. But there are some general rules when it comes to losing weight and doing so with cardio that I'm going to present to you here, and I'm going to give you a couple options on how you can do it. So first of all, I'm going to say that cardio is often seen as an activity that you have to do, or it's basically activities revolving around like running, hiking, skipping rope, or riding a bike or anything like that. All of these are basically just representative of activities that will increase your heart rate and maintain your heart rate at more than just its steady state pace, so more than just your resting heart rate. You basically want to raise it, elevate it, increase it higher than that, so that you're actually going to be pumping more blood and basically going into, and with cardio itself and doing these activities that I just mentioned, and I'll give you some other examples, but basically you're going to be going into your stored fat deposits and trying to burn that fat for fuel during your activity, whatever it may be, whatever cardio activity you're doing. So I've mentioned this many times in previous videos, and I'm going to include some links in the description below to other videos, such as how to lose weight with intermittent fasting and how to get rid of a fat face, which is a little bit of a newer video I've made. But in this one, I want to give you a couple examples on some cardio you can do. So personally, I'm not a huge fan of hopping on a treadmill or hopping on a bike in a gym, but I do like going outside and doing activities that are like fun to me, such as rollerblading, hiking, skateboarding. I'll ride a bike outside. That's actually not too bad. And if I'm going to do any sort of running or jogging, I like to do it outside. I don't like to necessarily do it on a treadmill personally. Now, when I was losing weight, and I'm going to show you some pictures here, but when I was losing weight initially, what I did was daily cardio, and I would do it fasted. So another really important factor on this is that I wouldn't do that cardio until later in the day. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. I'm going to give you the example of what I had done. So basically I would be fasting for anywhere between 14 to 18 hours for that particular day, meaning I would have my last meal before bed, maybe an hour before bed, and then I would sleep for about 7-8 hours, and then I wouldn't have breakfast. I'd skip lunch. I'd go straight through to basically after work time, which would be somewhere around like 5 or 6 p.m., and then I'd hit a workout. And I'd of course be consuming lots of water throughout this fasted period, this 16, 18 hours, whatever it may be. But basically I'm going to be working out, or I would be working out fasted. So now my initial 15 minutes of my workout was cardio. So fasted cardio to just get things circulated, get things going. Now, this is something I would suggest you trying. So try fasting and do like a 14, maybe a 16-hour fast. You're not eating, you're just having water. Please don't comment below and ask me if you can have stevia. Don't ask me if you can have don't ask if you can have stuff. Just keep it simple. Just water. If you're serious about losing weight, like if you're serious about cutting the fat, you're going to notice results if you do it this way. So just have the water. Chew gum if you need to. That's what I actually did quite a bit. And I did have BCAA powders, but they were often unflavored. They had like 0 calories to them. So you don't want to basically take yourself out of a catabolic state. So you're in ketosis and you're catabolic when you're fasting, but if you start to consume any calories or anything like that, you're going to be anabolic at that point in time. So you don't want to turn that on. You basically want to stay catabolic, and you want to go into your workout in this ketosis, in this catabolic state, and then basically you're going to be doing cardio at the start of your workout. For me, it was 15 minutes I was actually using a treadmill, and I would go at about a 6 pace, something like that. I'd work my way up to like an 8 just to really get myself going. And then during my workout itself, I would be doing lifting because I'm interested in muscle building, and muscle actually does help reduce fat. And you can actually convert some fat to muscle as well throughout this process. So basically, I would be doing the cardio to start, and then during my workout it'd be about half an hour, and I would be going from exercise to exercise to exercise really quickly, no rest, no breaks, because I want to keep that heart rate nice and high. I want to keep that fat just being burned. I want my body like freaking out, like how are we getting the energy for this? And then I want it going to like everywhere. I want it grabbing it like every aspect, just ripping it off of all areas of my body. So that's a great approach. And then after the 30-minute workout, I would do a 10-minute cool down cardio, which typically I would do it on a treadmill at about a 4 or a 5, and I wouldn't go much higher than that, maybe a 6. So generally the warm-up I'd go up to like an 8 speed on the treadmill, and then maybe even a little higher depending on how I feel, and then the cool down, I wouldn't go more than a 6. So the total cardio for each day, because I would be doing intermittent fasting every single day, and I would be doing a total of about 20 to 25 minutes of cardio, 15 warm-up, 10 cool down, and that will get you results. 100% you will see results if you follow that approach within, I would say within a week you're going to notice some changes. Within 2 weeks you're definitely going to see some results in terms of your fat loss. And when you stand in front of a mirror, you're going to be like, wow, I can actually like see cuts and grooves that I didn't see before. When you weigh yourself on a scale, you're going to notice some pounds, kilos dropped for sure. So that's one approach. Now I'm going to give you another approach right here that is really, really effective, and I don't personally do it myself now. I didn't really do it much before because I just gave you the example of what I did, but I do see lots of people doing this, and I know it's a very, very effective means to losing weight. Actually, I woke up this morning and I took my Doberman for a walk down to the waterfront, and it was funny, as I was leaving my driveway in my vehicle to drive down to the water, I actually saw someone, and it was raining out today, but I saw someone run by doing cardio. So he was like running down to the water, and I ended up driving my car, got down to the water. We ended up meeting each other down there, not intentionally, obviously. I played with my dog, and then I saw this guy running back in the rain. So if you're willing to do it, and you can wake up in the morning, and you can like go outside, or if you have a treadmill, you can use that, or you can use anything you want, but basically you want to perform your cardio right away in the morning when you wake up. So you're probably going to wake up, and I suggest doing this fasted as well. So you're not going to wake up and eat, but you're going to wake up, have lots of water, and then basically go chew some gum, that helps me, and then go out for a run. So that run is going to be about 20 minutes to a half an hour, and that is going to be your cardio for the day. So basically you're doing it right when you wake up in the morning. Now there's a good reason behind that, and that's because generally your testosterone production is heightened during the morning hours, right when you wake up. So you're going to just want to basically utilize that time to get your cardio in, and you will see some results from that as well. So again, stay fasted. When you get back, I would suggest staying fasted as well. So keep drinking water, and then if you plan on working, I suggest working out later in the day as well, doing like some sort of actually lifting. But if you don't want to do that, you don't have to. But just stay fasted until, dinner time, just before dinner time, and then consume your food then. Now, in addition to all of this, what I suggest you doing is going into a caloric maintenance, or you can even go into a deficit. If you want to ease your way into it, stay at a maintenance, which is basically you're going to download MyFitnessPal, because it's going to be an easy way for you to determine what that maintenance level is. But basically you're going to consume just as much calories as you need to get by for that day. Generally it's something around like 1,800 to 2,400 depending on the person. You might even want to try slowly reducing those calories day by day to expedite the results. So you're going to bring it down by like 150 the first day, maybe you go to like 175 the next day, 200 calorie deficit the next day, 250 calorie deficit the next day, 300 calorie deficit the day after that. You don't want to have too much of a caloric deficit, because you are going to start to have detrimental effects on your muscle production. So try to consider that when you're doing this, but just bring down your caloric intake on a daily basis just slightly, and you will notice expedited results with your fat loss, and the cardio is going to be doing what it's supposed to be doing, which is basically like burning and shedding off all that extra pounds and kilos that you don't want. So that's all I wanted to share with you in this video today. Try these methods out yourself. Either try a fasted approach where you're fasting from the evening time right to the next day, and then you're doing cardio before and after a training session, somewhat later in the afternoon, or try cardio right in the morning when you wake up. Do some quick little stretches, dynamic stretches, not static stretches. So do some leg swings, or do some just general movements. I like primal movement patterns lately, and I'll include some links down below for that as well. But get up and get outside and start running, or hop on a bike or something like that. Spend about 30 minutes. You're going to feel great, start your day out right, and you're going to get your cardio done to lose that weight. So I hope this video helps you. Thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share with your friends if you think it's going to help them, and I will catch you again in that next one. Take care.